Hey guys, it is now 6:30 in the morning. It is the day my wild horses are arriving. So they were mustered Saturday and Sunday, which was yesterday and the day before. Today is now Monday. And they should be arriving today, so I'm very excited. So I'm just heading over pretty much to my horses first because Luna is actually getting viewed. Again, like they want to see her again just before they go back home because they're from way down south. So yeah, I'll be getting her ready. They're coming at 8:30, and also I just got to get the yards, check out the yards because it's been quite wet and windy, so just to make sure everything's still up. And I've got all my horses to ride before work, so it should be fun. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have so much to tell you. This video is a little bit late just because I've been so busy. I've just moved into my new place. I've just built my tack shed. I'm sorting out so much shit at the moment. So yeah, of course you guys know by the title of this video, this is the progress of my wild horses. This is photos of them being mustered in. Of course, they're being mustered in by helicopter, not by horseback or anything like that, just because they've found it's a lot safer for them and it's a lot more stress-free for them. So they arrived on the 26th of April about 1 o'clock, I think. And so I've done a lot of progress. They both are in the paddock now. Like at home with other horses in the paddock now. But yeah, that light one that is in front at the moment, she was so nervous. She was absolutely, she just shut down instantly as soon as you'd go near, like move, do whatever, she would just shut down. Oh, and this is a video of them. They smashed through the yards and luckily ended up in the other yard. But yeah, they smashed through yards and we spent 4 hours trying to get them back in. That's the yard they smashed into, that they're at now, that corner. But we spent 4 hours trying to get them back into this big yard that they're in now, plus another 4 hours fixing the yards that they smashed. So I let them chill for a few days, and just fed them and gave them water and didn't do anything with them.
If I were to the sea, baby, I never say, for I will fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, the moon will rise and carry me, for I have loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never gone, just have regrets. So I won't go back, oh Lord, got me to forget the time I lost with no regrets, and the moon shine back again. And the moon shine back again. When I drove down to my base, while I blamed the world's neglect,
The last few videos from the start, that was when they arrived, and that was on day 1. So this is day 2. I'm just hanging out with them. So I brought Enzo over just to calm them down. They're really on edge. So this was her first eat out of my hand, and actually not long after this she started rubbing her nose against my hand. So this dark one is called Flora. I named her Flora, and the light one is called Tamara. For a few days I just chilled with them, spent hours just sitting by the yards. Most of the time, like sometimes I would have hay and sometimes I'd just sit near the yards. Here's her sniffing my hand and rubbing against my hand. And I do have hay set out in the paddock, not in the paddock, in the yard, just so that if they want to come over to me, they can, but they don't have to if they don't want to. I had actually put Enzo in the yard next to them for, I think he was in there for about 2 weeks, just so that in case they did get out, they wouldn't go too far because they know Enzo. So that was just to be safe. So this is about, I think, either day 4 or day 5. I decided to go in the yards. I think it was day 4 actually. And as you can see, Flora gets really comfortable with me. Tamara is still really shy, but every time Tamara wants to come over, Flora chases her away. I don't know what day this is, but I think this is like day 6 maybe. I'm just chilling on my phone and Flora decides to come over and see what I'm doing. Later on I decided to go in the yards and do a bit of training. And this is her first time responding to pressure. She's a little bit unsure, so I sort of just leave my rope slick. I don't ask her to do anything. She's the one that's moving her head around, not me. And if she tries to turn around, I put the tiniest pressure. If she backs up like she is, tiniest pressure, but as you can see it's nothing, and then straight away I release it. Good. No. Good. And there we go, she's starting to relax a little bit. So I just let her stand there to figure it out for a bit, and now she's chewing. She's like, oh, okay. Now I'm asking her to do things. So yeah, I was just asking her to do a little bit of turning, and then after a bit of turning I asked her to come forward, and then I released the pressure straight away. And then I let her stand there for a bit, still to figure things out, because it's early days. I'm not wanting her to do much at all. And she's yawning, which is a really good sign. So I'm asking her to turn and move her bum out of the way there, and she turns, so I release the pressure straight away. And so this is the next day now, and I was walking around the yards for a bit, and this is her first time outside of the yards since arriving. So I decided to take her for a walk outside the yards and get her turning and listening to me and backing up, and then I let her graze. Let's go for a walk. Good girl. Ah, there we go. Oh. So this is Flora's first time in a paddock since being here, like actually just let loose in a paddock. She's really good to be caught at this point. I think this was about, she was here for a week, and then I could do everything with her and have her in a paddock. Now this is Tamara. Seeing as I separated the two, Tamara's been a lot more interested in me. I've obviously put grass out for her to eat so that she doesn't have to feel like she has to eat out of my hand. So she comes up to me a few times, sniffs my hand or the grass, and then she walks away. And in this video she looks really sore. That's because the ground was really hard, so I've been trying to get training her so that I could put her in a paddock. She is a lot more nervous and shut down. She does shut down quite a lot, and even though she's in a paddock now, she still shuts down. So pretty much I've done everything, like lead her, not much handling like picking up feet or anything, just petting her and leading her and just getting her used to me. And now she's in a paddock. I haven't done anything with her for I think about 2 weeks now. I just walk through the paddock, I do my normal thing, because if she wants to come to me she's allowed to, but I don't want to put any pressure on her. I just want her to do it all in her own time. So here's me teaching her to put a halter on.
Hi.
And then
What's this?
I think this is her. Yeah, she's really interested in me at this point. She really wants to be with me. She's really trying. She just doesn't know if she can trust me.
Come on in. You want to come over? Oh. Good girl.
So here's her first time being led in a bigger area and outside of the yards as well. So I just practiced turning her, walking up to her, patting her, backing up, releasing the pressure, getting her to come to me and coming off pressure. So I just worked on that for a bit. So now this is me walking her home. We went through the farm, through some gates, over a bridge. I did have someone with me doing the gates, and also when we were on the road for like 30 seconds, I had them stand behind me so that in case there was a car coming, like they were way behind me, in case there were a car coming and I could should just tell them to stop, which luckily no cars came. And this is them happy in a paddock. It's been really wet lately, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!